What's going on, guys? It's Shay here. Welcome back to another video, and let's talk a little serious. And that is indeed, I'm talking about alternative schooling. So for those who don't know what an alternative school is mainly for kids that have behavioral problems, or maybe they just need to go there for a couple of different reasons. Maybe, they're kind of lacking in the regular, in the right school, like in a school that they're in currently, which is exactly what's wrong with me currently. So, this video is basically just gonna be me having to worry about. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to probably go to an alternative school, when I hit senior year. Now, I have to take summer school this summer, but it shouldn't affect all my activities I should be doing this summer, which would be none, probably. I think I might be going to the beach maybe this year, maybe the beach, I think at one point. I think so, but we're not talking about that. So we're going to be talking about, how I have a feeling that I'm indeed going to an alternative school when I get in 12th grade. So with that being said, let's begin. So basically, I'm talking about this mainly is because that I had a talk with my guidance counselor. I think either yesterday, no, it was Wednesday. Wait, am I correct? No, it was Tuesday. I had a talk with her, and I did not like that because she went on for way too long, and she went on for way too long, and made me miss my bus, and I had to get picked up an hour later. So I had to stay at school for almost an hour, almost 2 hours. So yeah, alternative school. What kind of school am I going to? Now, for anyone who lives in North Carolina may know the name Tar River Academy. It is a school that was originally for bad kids. Now, I used to go to Rocky Mount Middle, Rocky Mount is my town that I live in, and I used to go to Rocky Mount Middle. That was my middle school that I went to, and it was an awesome middle school from my experience. I had a good amount of friends. I started making friends 7th grade. Seventh grade was my favorite time there. No other time in that school was better than 7th grade. I made a bunch of friends. I started my YouTube channel, and yeah, I think I've said this a plethora of times on my channel before. But yeah, I went to Rocky Mount Middle, and while I was at Rocky Mount Middle, I used to see these kids going into this building that is right beside my school, my old middle school's cafeteria. And the place is called Tar River Academy. Now, I always heard, when I was in middle school, I always heard and was told that is where the bad kids go. Because, well, man, that's mainly the rep that alternative schools usually have. That's usually where bad kids go. Now, here's the reason why I have a feeling that I'm actually going to go to an alternative school in my senior year. Here's the reason why. It's because that currently I'm kind of lacking a little bit. I'm passing two out of my 4 classes this year, and I start exams tomorrow. Now, hopefully I make a good grade on my exam, because my first period exam is tomorrow, and that is for drama, and that is to see if I get into drama 3 or to just get into honors. I don't want to be put in alternative school, okay? But my cousin's been put in it, and my brother is going to my old middle school, which is Rocky Mount Middle. He is going there next year if he passes and graduates from the 5th grade, basically just graduates from elementary school. So for anyone who's been to Tar River Academy knows that the school now, or past 2021, knows that the school is now right beside Rocky Mount Middle. I've actually heard really, really bad things about the school. I've heard that it is a lot worse than the school I'm currently going to, which is Nat Central High School. I've heard that that's way worse than the school that I'm currently going to, and you can get ridiculed for just liking the smallest thing. So basically, and for anyone who's watched a couple of my videos knows that I'm a avid fan of drama, acting, or just drama and film, Power Rangers, Super Sentai, a little bit of Star Wars. And I'm a big fan of a whole bunch of other things. And I was thinking like what the freak. And I also heard that there's a lot more violence at that school. But then again, my mom said that she went to a high school when she was a little younger. She went to a high school where everyone kept on saying bad things about it, and she said that nothing happened there. No bad things happened there. So I don't know what to expect from this place, and I hope at least some good, or at least some positivity, or some good vibes come towards me. Because I am currently feeling bad vibes. Because if it is around not Central Middle, now if it was around. Now, since it's currently around Rocky Mount Middle, then that school was already bad enough. That school was bad when I was there, but it wasn't anywhere near as bad as how it is currently. That school is probably way worse than how it used to be when I was there. When I first went to middle school, I was 11, and I left there when I was the age of 13. So yeah, 3 years, of course. You know, so yeah, dude, I don't know what to expect from this Tar River Academy. I've heard of it before, and I always heard that's where basically the crazy kids, like they ain't no bad kids, they some criminals, basically. And if that is if that's the case, that like if like there are some kids who still go there, if that's the case, then please put them in a separate room. Do not put basically like murderers and gangbangers in the same room with me. I just want to get the fuck out of high school and just go to community college and do what I want to do, so I can get these, show proficiency in those, and then probably go off and get a job. Like, bro, I mean, from what I've been hearing, that like maniacs go there, like just downright crazy kids go there, like kids who want to fucking kill you. Now, I don't know if this is all 100% true. This is all word of mouth, because I mainly talk to people who never went there, but someone who they know, or like maybe a relative or a sibling of theirs have. I have a friend who literally lives right down the street. He said that his brother went to Tar River Academy. He never told me what his brother experienced, but he just told me that his brother went. I talked to another person at lunch today about like, hey, does someone went to Tar River Academy? He said that his brother went. And he didn't also, same thing like my friend didn't really explain what they did there. Bro, I have no idea what I'm expecting from this, because I have a feeling that, like, hopefully at least I get some good vibes from this. Because if I don't get no good vibes from this, and I remember I told my mom today while I was on the phone, while I was at lunch, I told her, Mom, if I get threatened or something, get threatened within the first few weeks of me being at school, I'm not going back. Like, I'm being dead serious too. Like, I'm not gonna, like, if I get threatened to the point where I believe them, I'm not coming back, dude. I wouldn't say I don't want to drop out, because dropping out is the worst thing you could possibly do while you're in high school. It's like, for anyone who's ever thinking about dropping out of high school, please don't. It is not the way to go, because it's just not. Like, really, it's just not. But yeah, dude, like, I already told her, like, if something crazy happens within the first week of school, that is directed to me, I am not going back. So already I'm having bad vibes about this place, because one, yeah, people have been telling me about, like, yeah, don't go to the school, but then again, it's word of mouth. And, I was talking to people who have never been there, but know people who have been there. Case in point, my friend, his brother went there, but he never told me what his brother experienced. Now, yeah, like, bro, I don't know what to expect from this. I'm stressing over it so hard. Like, I have to go to summer school this year, and that puts a lot more work, or just puts a little more work on my chest, which I'm actually kind of fine with, because I really just don't want to stay stuck up in the fucking house all this year during the 2 months off of school that we have. For the most part, currently, I am having extremely bad vibes of Tar River Academy. It reminds me of Desert Rose Adult High School. For anyone who watches Blasphemous HD's old story times, knows that he mentioned that in one of them, he mentioned a school called Desert Rose Adult High School, or not Desert Rose, Desert Rose. I say it a little deep with that, but Desert Rose Adult High School. I remember him saying in that story that it's basically kind of like an alternative school, but for adults, like for adults who are just trying to finish school. Because he said when he went to that school, he was like 19 or something like that. But I mean, I'm so glad that this school is not like that type of school, to the point where, well, I hope it's not. And if it is, then I'm not going back. Like, I might just, I hate to say this, and I never wanted to say this, but if that ever happens, or if it ever comes to that time, I'm going to drop out and go get my GED. Like, I really want to I want to walk across the stage when I'm done with 12th grade, but the way it's going, I have a feeling that I'm never going to cross the stage, in which I should never say never, especially for something like that, because my mom really wants me to walk the stage, no matter where I am. I could be at Rocky Mount High, I could be at Northern Nash High School, I think is what it's called, or I could be at Tar River Academy, or I could be in Nash High School, my current high school. Now, here's the thing about this, of why I'm pretty sure some people are out there asking, like, why can't you stay at your current school? Well, I have a feeling that my guidance counselor peer pressured me into going to Tar River Academy. Yes, she was speaking facts, but I still have a feeling that she was peer pressuring me to go to Tar River Academy just so I don't have to earn 28 credits. Because next year, if I were to stay, or if I want to stay at Nash Central High School next year, my mom literally told me that I'm not gonna have a life, because I have to take 10 classes if I want to stay at my current high school. I have to take 10 classes, 4 during the day and 1 class each semester after school. Basically credit recovery. And I'm pretty sure a lot of kids out there currently who are in credit recovery to try and recover their credits. And they were saying, like, oh yeah, if you stay here, you're going to have to do 4 classes each semester, but do 1 class after school each semester. And I cannot fail not 1 class. And from what she was saying, I'm assuming she meant, like, straight A's, basically, which I'm not good at. I mean, I'm good enough at keeping at least a B or a C, or hell, even let alone a D. But to have straight A's the entire semester? No. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. But then again, I mean, like, I've grown so attached to my high school currently. I've been in the high school ever since 2018. I should be graduating this year. I'm still thinking that my guidance counselor peer pressured me into going to Tar River Academy. Now, I heard there's only 65 students in that school because there's only a select amount of kids from, my school and a couple of other schools. But I heard that is how many kids are going to be there, and the student to teacher ratio is like a 7-to-1 or something like that. I don't know, dude. But I told my mom, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give this freaking school a shot. And if it gets to the point where my mental health is gonna get like affected by all the shit that's happening at school, I am leaving. I do not care. I am leaving that school. I'm gonna come home and tell my mom, I do not want to go back there. I do not. I'd rather be homeschooled than go, currently from what I've been hearing, I'd rather be homeschooled than go to that school. But as I said, I'm gonna give it a shot because my cousin's going, and I got my brother, actually my brother as well, because he's going to Rocky Mount Middle, and the schools are kind of connected to each other in a way. And my cousin's going there, and I have her back. I'm gonna be like, I guess I'll go as well. I mean, what do I have to lose? I mean, if my guidance counselor says, oh yeah, you gotta, if you won't go to Tar River Academy, you gotta take 10 classes when you get in your 12th grade semester. I just bro, I'm still thinking, I'm not gonna get over that fact either. I still think that she was trying to peer pressure me into going to that freaking school. That's gonna do it for this video. I really have a feeling that I should say I have a feeling I am going to an alternative school in 12th grade. I mean, then again, my main friends currently who are going to be graduating this June, they're not going to be in school anymore. Even though I got friends currently in the school in my current grade, which is 11th grade, even though I got friends there, that's the main reason I didn't want to leave, because of my friends. But then again, I mean, I could probably make some friends at the Tar River Academy, but then again, it depends on what happens. Now, I'm going to maybe try and make a friend maybe on, the 5th day of school. And if it doesn't work, then I guess I'm going to be freaking lonely there. I mean, I'm fine being by myself, I guess. That's my cousin to talk to, who's going to be there. So, yeah, that really does it for this video, guys. I just wanted to talk about, this is what my future might have to be like if I have to go to this alternative school. Now, I think my mom hasn't actually told my guidance counselor haven't given her the okay yet or the thumbs up yet. And when she does, there's no turning back. However, though, I did hear, though, that if you don't want to be at Tar River Academy, you can go back to your original high school. Well, that was for my friend's brother, who he said that, that his brother went back to our high school currently because he did not he didn't want to be at Tar River Academy. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to freaking give it a shot. And I want to vlog my first day of school. I don't know. But I highly doubt they're going to even allow us to do that. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. Please pray for me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.